WXXL HD1, Tavares, Orlando.
This is The Weekend.
Hey, it's Olivia Rodrigo.
Johnny's House, mornings. Orlando's #1 hit music station all day.
106.7 Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
What the heck is happening with Tracy Morgan?
I don't know. I just saw a video and they should have had a warning because I wasn't prepared to see what I saw.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
So last night he went to the Knicks and Heat game at Madison Square Garden. He is a huge Knicks fan, so he shows up all the time. But during the third quarter, Tracy apparently just got sick and he puked all over the court. And also they were saying that he possibly had a bloody nose. That was speculated.
That was the first video that went viral and everyone was asking, can I use your video? It was a fan video.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so CNN was like, can we use your video? And they were like, he's just started bleeding randomly. And then about 30 minutes later, the other videos started coming out.
Of him
They still don't know
vomiting.
what it was.
Yeah. So the game was halted for about 10 minutes while he was attended to. During the broadcast, an announcer said that they had to clean up the lost contents from somebody's stomach.
Like lost content.
And someone who tweeted the video, Tracy being wheeled out. He wasn't just like walked out and like attended to. They actually wheeled him out in a wheelchair and he had a towel over his face and he, I guess, could, quote, barely stand up. So that's what they were saying last night. There's no word on his condition as of today. Madison Square Garden said that we hope Tracy feels better and we look forward to him being back on the court side. But back in like 2012, he had a health scare where he collapsed at the Sundance Festival.
Yeah.
He's also diabetic. He had a kidney transplant. So like nobody really knows what's happening.
Probably some bad food from the VIP.
Yeah,
Got hit by a semi-truck once.
Yeah.
Through some stuff.
Well, that one, he's set for life.
But they said that he actually has still stuff from that.
Yeah,
that's
I
wrong
can see
with
that.
him. So
Yeah, there's a video floating of him walking into the arena as well, where he's like signing autographs and he just doesn't look all there. He just kind of looks unhealthy. So again, we'll keep you posted if anybody comes out and says anything.
You got it.
So Justin Bieber, I feel like it's getting very hard for me to defend him. And I'm trying to defend him.
Hey, that's what I had to do for Nicolas Cage. I was like, hey, everything y'all say, true. All right, so stop.
Yes, I'm trying so hard to defend him. But so there's a new post that he put on Instagram. And he's saying, I was always told when I was a kid not to hate, but it made me feel like I wasn't allowed to have it. And so I didn't tell anyone I've had it. And so he was talking about how he feels like he's drowning. And he just keeps saying that he has this unsafe feeling.
Yeah.
And he's like, I think we can only let hate go by first acknowledging it's there. And he said, how couldn't we feel hate from all of the hurt we have experienced?
Is he leading to what he hates?
I don't.
Is it the life? Is it the fans? Or
no,
he
pickles.
just says that
pickles.
he's been
Pickles?
drowning. And I want to say F Diddy, because all this stuff with Diddy that came out before, then all of a sudden, like, he was living this great, healthy life with his wife. And now, like, it's just this spiral that people are seeing. Justin did go to Disneyland over the weekend with his wife. He did look fine. Kid Leroy was with him. They looked like they were having a good time. But he was also doing the Don Toliver show. And he was kind of like swaying back and forth. And he wasn't even singing his part. And so people are like, what is he doing?
If I went to a Diddy party, and I ain't talking about the first one, and I was enjoying the freak offs, and all of a sudden something like that happened, and I've already paid, the person to get my name out of it. But in the back of my mind, I know that there's a video floating around because I saw it when I was in the freak 'em off. That would bother me, really.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, that would just...
Everybody's first speculations when it first came out about Diddy, and then there was like other things that were coming out, how Usher was like, oh, I would never have my own children around Diddy. So it's like the connection is there with Justin Bieber, the way that he grew up in the industry.
Oh, yeah, he was there. But then if I'm talking to Brian and I'm patting him down for a wire,
that's weird.
There's something wrong.
Exactly.
There's something wrong.
Also, there's a new couple alert that has been speculated for the past couple of months.
Let me see who they are.
Anderson .Paak and Mariah Carey.
Let me see what the street's saying about that.
Oh, okay. Go to the streets. But
the street say he just hidden.
Good for him.
Well, they have music, I guess, they've been working on together. So
Beautiful
that's
music.
one thing that they've been working on. And they've been keeping these dating rumors alive for months. But they were at the iHeartRadio Music Awards last night together.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the latest couple alert.
Listen, if Mariah is, and she'll be the first one to tell you, I'm not saying anything. She's high maintenance.
Yes.
I mean, high maintenance. If you can deal with that, good for you.
Nick Cannon about to lose his mind.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Which, by the way, did you see the twins? Mariah Carey's twins? They showed them last night at the iHeart Awards. They are so old.
Really?
It's so crazy to see.
Are they like teenagers now?
I don't know how old they are, but yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
They were there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we come back. Brian with some stories that are weird, but they are so true on Johnny's House. .808 Johnny's House, sunny and 76. It's still 49, Miss Ray.
Yes, it is.
All right, we are back to normal speed. We got to thank our engineer, Frank, who got out of bed to come all the way down here. And Brian said, look, see, it ain't working. And it worked.
I swear he did something in the background before he got here, because this is the second time that he even logged in from home and tried to figure it out. Couldn't figure it out, but then he walks in the studio and it works.
And it works.
It's so crazy.
And now he's walking around. I saw him go in the studio. Hey, everything good in here? He's like, because I'm not supposed to be here for another couple hours. But now we are back to normal today. All right, right now. All right, Brian, what are those weird stories that are true?
Well, we always talk about how we don't get enough sleep. And that's not good for you. Like it's really bad for you. Well, there is a new study that says how much sleep you get can affect whether or not you believe in conspiracy theories, which would make sense because we pretty much wholeheartedly believe in conspiracy theories. So they say
who doesn't?
There's a direct link between poor sleep or insomnia and conspiracy theory mindset.
I'm thinking if you get less sleep, you believe in conspiracy.
Yes.
Yeah.
They said sleep is crucial for mental health and cognitive functioning. So it makes you more susceptible to conspiracy theories the less sleep that you have.
Okay, but here's the thing, though, and I understand.
Which is why you came in here with that Cradzilla stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing,
like,
though.
Ray's entire life is based on conspiracy theories. I'm not sure why she's.
Excuse me?
Oh, come on, everything, Ray. You'll go down a rabbit hole and text us in the middle of the day. Did you know that? Did he once drink once? Drank this?
Listen.
But here's the thing.
70% of it is true.
Here's the thing. That's what I'm about to say. Some of those conspiracies are true.
True.
They all aren't fake.
I think high-level intelligent people are the ones who actually consider them.
Yes.
Now, if you jump all in on one, then okay. But if you consider them, I think that's pretty intelligent of you because these days, you never know.
And they're saying, man, it's just lack of sleep.
Well, some of it is, yeah, of course. Well, we know that they smuggle things across the southern border. Now, eggs have been being
I don't know if I'd eat some smuggled eggs.
An increase of smuggled eggs. So in Mexico, eggs cost 2/3 less than they cost here.
Okay.
So now customs are finding a bunch of illegal egg shipments coming across. I mean, they're having trouble getting the people across. They're like, we'll send eggs. So they said there is a rise to over 50% in undeclared egg confiscations at the Texas border.
Listen, if I got a truckload of eggs, I'm like, come on, y'all, straight up. Y'all need them.
Right.
Y'all need eggs.
Are we really having a shortage?
Well, there's no shortage. It's the price.
The price.
I know, but that's what I'm saying.
But no, I agree with you. I think the price, the whole egg thing has been inflated.
Yeah.
A conspiracy theory, if you will.
Yes.
Because if you can go to Target and get 30 of them for $9, the price isn't that bad.
No.
I won't say what grocery store, but I got eggs on a BOGO. And it's not the normal place you get the BOGO.
Exactly.
I almost swore.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And the price of eggs has actually gone down. So these people are just a little bit late, probably. They're going to have a surplus of huevos rancheros.
Look, I don't know where my eggs come from, but I'm just thinking if they're from like Turkey said they wanted to send us some eggs.
No, I'm good.
I don't know if I want them.
No, we don't need another pandemic.
No,
I feel like that would be the start of one.
Yeah, I'm good. And I'm not sure what's going on over on the West Coast. 2 guys got arrested. One guy got arrested in Tampa because he stole a ambulance from outside of a hospital. He ran through a couple traffic stops.
I heard this one. I heard about this one.
They pulled him out, and he was chugging a beer when they pulled him out.
He said, let me finish.
He finished his beer, and it's all on video.
Yeah.
He got charged with grand theft, DUI, and driving on a suspended
license. He said he was drunk all day. He couldn't get a ride. He saw it, and he was just having a good time. And they said, get out of the car. He said, hold on. Boop, 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 boop. All right, let's go.
Now, this one I understand. Right over in Clearwater, there's a man named Aaron, and he was a little upset because at the Overtime Sports Bar around 2:30 a.m., the karaoke machine stopped working. And he was on deck. So he stormed out. Somebody else went out there to cool him down. That made him more mad. So he pulled a gun out of his waistband, and he said, I don't blanking care. So they called the police, obviously.
Okay. You've been waiting an hour and a half. Listen, if you go to a real karaoke place, it takes a while for them to pull your number.
Yes.
And he was waiting all day, been drinking. He's ready. He's got hype. And then it breaks down.
Well, I mean, it's 2:30 a.m. So the Overtime Sports Bar is already overtime because they stopped serving at 2.
But a gun?
Yes. So they called the cops. He was waving it around. They said he fired off a round, but nobody was hurt.
But why are you mad at me if I'm out here saying, hey, man, it's all good? Don't even worry about it, man. We'll get you first up tomorrow.
Maybe you got to sing and I didn't.
Yeah.
Now I'm upset. Because y'all got to hear my rendition of Vanilla Ice.
And what is the name of the bar again? The Overtime?
The Overtime Sports Bar.
First of all, why you rolling up in there with a gun? Why you rolling up in the Overtime Sports Bar with a gun?
That's a good question.
Yeah, that is a good question.
It's like, I got my keys, my wallet. Oh, I'm going to Overtime. Click, click.
This karaoke thing might get a little testy.
Oh, y'all going to listen. When you come out with a gun like that, you expecting something.
I wonder what song he was going to sing.
I'm thinking Low Places. I swear I'm thinking Low Places.
You think so?
I swear I'm thinking low. When you said that, the first thing popped in my mind was blame it all on my roots.
Okay.
I showed up in boots.
Okay.
I can hear it, man. That's just me, though. All right. Listen, we want to find out what is the last purchase that you made. And you're like, this was one great purchase. Brian has one we want to tell about. What was it? Because a lot of times you buy something, you're like, it was all right. But what was the thing you bought? It was one great purchase. The one of you were going to hook you up with a pair of tickets to the Crayola Experience. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Call us up. What was the last great purchase you've ever made? Call us now on Johnny's House. 825 Johnny's house, sunny and breezy with the high of 76, 49 right now. All right, Brian made a purchase and you're just happy about it. Sometimes you make purchases, especially the sites that Ray and I order from. You're like, it was only $3, but damn. Man, I still have some reindeers that I thought would fit in my yard.
Reindeers?
Yes. I bought them around Christmas. And I thought they were big enough to fit in the yard.
Right.
They sit on the
They're tiny. They're tabletop
Like
reindeer.
desk reindeer.
I gotta bring them in.
That's ridiculous.
Cute.
Brian, what is that thing that you're so proud of?
So I decided to do my own lawn.
Yep.
I said that last week, and I didn't want to do the gas powered and all that stuff because I got to store everything in the garage, and I ain't got a whole lot of space. So I ordered, for the first time ever, all battery powered lawn equipment. It's all electric. So I got a blower, and a weed eater / edger. It rotates. And I bought this lawnmower, and I pulled it out of the box, and it's like a toy.
It's plastic.
Yep. It's light. I can pick it up with one hand. And it looked like something I would have bought my son when he was growing up.
Okay.
And my wife's laughing because she's like, I don't think that's going to help with the yard. And I'm like, it's going to be fine. Because in my mind, I did not think it was going to be fine. But I put it together. By the way, only 4 screws. It was already all put together. I charged the battery. I slid that battery in. I've used it twice now. Woo! That was a good purchase, man.
Was it?
Yeah, because I got all of that stuff for less than 2 months worth of lawn service cost.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to do it myself.
Yeah.
I've already paid myself back already.
Yeah.
And that stuff dude, I'm walking around mowing the lawn with one hand because it's light.
I love that.
I'm used to
Say yes.
See, I do like the gas ones because it makes me feel powerful.
Oh, yeah.
But I just love that you guys hated on me for loving yard work. And now
I don't
look at
love yard work. That's Brian.
Now, if this fails, can we start a yard work company?
Yeah, but we could do that. For sure, I'm down.
I want no part of it. Enjoy it.
You could be our spokesperson.
Mine is, and I wanted one of these since we went to, remember we did that cook-off thing at Cordon Bleu?
Yes.
It was a colander.
Oh, yeah.
And I bought one. Man, I'm making French fries for no reason.
Yeah.
It has a little a box for blades. You put the potato in, slide down. Look like you got them from McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
I'm slicing vegetables, but you got to be careful. Just like the one they had over there. If you're not careful, it's like
sharp. Yes,
very,
we got
very
one.
sharp.
Yeah.
Ray, what's your best purchase?
Probably the gymnastics bar and mat that I have in my living room right now because it entertains the kids for hours. I mean, they do the whole look at this, watch this, watch this, watch this.
Rate my jumps.
Yes,
my jumps.
yes, we're having a gymnastics competition now.
Yes.
And so I just love it though.
You sit back like that was a good purchase right there.
Yeah, they love it and they kind of compete with each other, but in a good way.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
You know somebody gonna ask you where you got it.
I'll send you a link.
Michelle, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
All right, what is your best purchase? Your great purchase?
My boobs.
Your boobs.
Yeah, girl.
You mean when you called, I thought you said boots.
And I heard Johnny repeat it. I'm like, oh, she must got some really nice boots.
I'm like, okay. Now y'all get Johnny talking about my boobs. My
Good
boobs.
for you.
I lost a lot of weight, so they were really empty for years, and I was just so sad and depressed. And yeah, you should love yourself and all that, but man.
You just love yourself more after that purchase.
Oh, hell yeah. Excuse me. Heck yeah.
It's all right.
Okay. She's sitting in the mirror talking about great purchase right here.
Look at this. Look at this.
But you know what? If you're happy about the purchase, that's what it's all about. But I swore I thought you said boots.
And I thought Johnny said boots.
I have nice boots too, but not as nice as them.
Okay, not as nice. She said my boots are nice.
Where's her boots? With her boots.
They're nice. Sydney, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Sydney. I hope I heard what you said. What is your greatest purchase?
A robot kitty litter.
A robot kitty litter. Now, how does that work?
Yeah.
It goes up in there and it does everything?
Yeah, the cat goes in the kitty litter and then it spins and cleans it for you. So you never have to scoop ever again.
Really? Now, how did you get the cat to go up in there?
The litter's in there and then it just goes in. I don't know how to really.
No, because sometimes cats see stuff like that. It's like, nah, we ain't going in there. We're going to just go ahead and go in the bathtub.
They were scared of it at first. They just turned it off, and then when they got used to it, I just let it spin.
You're like, this is awesome. Gotta clean it up.
Yeah.
All right. Be anything over there?
XL Mobile powered by attorney Dan Newland in a wreck. Need a check. It's a no-brainer. Call attorney Dan Newland. Someone said 2 weeks ago they made their best purchase. It's a Bechstein grand piano, and they got it for $800 in perfect condition.
Wow.
I guess the guy selling it, his mother had passed away, and he didn't know about pianos. I looked it up. You robbed that man.
Really?
$63,000 or
No.
something.
And he bought it for how much?
$800.
Yeah, he robbed that man.
There's one person. Yeah, they wrote what a steal. I'm like, yes,
Yeah,
literally.
You steal it. You sleep at night with that. That's fine. That is fine. All right, real quick, 1 or 2. Michelle with the boobs or Sydney with the remote control poop cleaner. 1, 2, 3.
I'm always going boobs.
Michelle.
Hi.
Michelle, your boobs made you a winner. You got some pair of tickets. I don't think they want you to tell them associated with your boobs, but you know where you're going.
They're still paying off. Look at that.
Oh,
She's proud of herself. All right, we're going to talk about a new term. I love these new terms, and we'll find out if you've done it. We'll explain it next on Johnny's House. Orlando's number one hit music station, 834. New term, revenge quit. Do you know what that means? We'll explain it and see if you've done it next on Johnny's House. Bruno Mars, Lady Gaga, and Lady Gaga won big at the iHeartRadio Music Awards last night. And Bruno Mars was going to, but they listened to that song he did with Sexy Red and said, "No, we ain't
I
gonna
love
get
that
dirty.
song.
Yeah, ain't gonna give you nothing this year.
Too dirty.
Go back and try again." It's 8:38. Johnny's house is gonna be it's still 49, or is it warmed up a little bit?
It says 51 now.
51, getting up to 76, and a lot of sunshine. We love bringing those new terms to you. And this was the first time I heard it this morning, and I guess it's a trend now, Brian.
Yes, but I was way ahead of the curve on this one. It's called revenge quitting.
Explain.
So it's people choosing to quit their jobs in the most inconvenient way and time possible to disrupt business.
Yes.
In some form of protest against perceived unfair treatment.
Yes. Yes.
So they revenge quit when it's going to mess up business the most.
Now, I've heard this story, but Brian,
I know, I laughed.
Give us a prime example of revenge quitting.
When they said this is a new trend, I'm like, new trend. I did this way back in the day. Circuit City isn't even around anymore.
Nope.
That's where I worked at the time. I worked in the warehouse. Real quick, the way Circuit City worked, you bought stuff out on the floor, a ticket printed back in the warehouse.
And you drive around the side.
It, and then we put it on a little conveyor belt if it was small enough for you to carry out. And if it was too big, you pulled into the loading dock. We brought it out. I worked in the warehouse. So we had been going back and forth with management for a minute. They didn't really love us very much. We had some new managers in. We didn't really like them very much. Me and my friend Jason. We had caught wind from our manager friends that they were going to let us go after the holiday weekend. They were going to make us work.
Big time, of course.
Right. It was a holiday week, like a Memorial Day, super busy in retail. And they wanted us to work Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And then they were going to let us go on Tuesday. That's what we have been told. So we're like, all right, gotcha. So we waited until super busy day. We were both in the warehouse together. The last about 2 hours, we didn't do any of our closing duties. There's a checklist of all the closing stuff you're supposed to do so the store can get closed down and you can leave in a timely fashion when the store closes.
Yes.
We didn't do any of that stuff. And about maybe 2 hours before the store closed, we decided to stop pulling tickets.
Oh, God.
So now there's a printer that has it prints over the side. This is old school.
Just falling
the
over.
little dot printer. You can hear it printing the entire time. It's a waterfall of tickets just piled up onto the floor. I mean, everything you can think of, Ray, from little answering machines that go to the conveyor belt to washing machines that are going to get loaded into people's cars.
Right.
We just let the tickets print. So at the end of the night, the way it works is the people on the sales floor, they tell their customers, you can go do some more shopping, whatever, but when you're done, go to the front, they'll get it for you.
Yeah.
So now there's a line of customers starting to form at the conveyor belt to get their stuff, which we haven't pulled.
Yes.
Now there's a line of traffic trying to get into the loading dock to get their TVs, their washers and dryers,
Absolutely.
all the things that
I paid for my TV.
Right.
I need to get it.
Right. So now there's a line. The entire parking lot's jammed up. There's probably a good 20, 30 people waiting at the front to get all this stuff. We're just sitting back there chilling, me and my friend Jason. So the managers come in and they're like, "Oh my gosh, what are you doing? Like, what's going on? This is unacceptable." And they start, and then we pulled our Circuit City shirts off, and we had like our wife beater shirts underneath.
Of course you did.
And we walked through the front, like right through all of the people, and they're like, "You guys need to get this stuff pulled." And like, "Nah, we're gonna go ahead and take off."
And they're like, "What? I'm sorry, what?"
Revenge quitting.
And they're like, "What do you mean you're gonna take off?" So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go. And they're like, "What do you mean?" Like, "Well, we know you're gonna fire us Tuesday anyway, so we're just gonna go ahead and leave." And the guy goes, "You're fired, right?" I'm like, No, because I literally just quit.
So you didn't fire me.
And so the people in the lobby waiting to get all their stuff, they're like, they don't know, should they cheer? Is this like performance art? They've got no idea. So my friend and I, Jason, we went and we just grabbed a case of beer and we sat in the parking lot on the trunk of our car and watched the managers in their suits load up stuff for the next 2.5 hours.
Oh.
It was glorious.
I would have called the police on y'all.
For what?
Loitering. Loitering.
For what?
They're drinking beer down the age. Something.
Yeah.
We weren't underage, so we were good. I was 21. I was literally just 21.
That's just bold.
It was. I wish there was video running of it because it was the most glorious thing. One of the most glorious things I've ever done.
I think that's why people are doing the revenge quitting.
Yeah.
They're like, you know what? Enough is enough.
Oh, now this would be all over social media, and I'd be huge.
Oh yeah, I like the guy who was quitting, and he brought in a backup singing group.
Yes.
Have you seen that?
Yes.
That's how you want to go out.
God.
I want to find out: have you ever done a revenge quit? Got a pair of tickets to see Mary J. Blige for my fans tour with special guests Neo and Mario at the Kia Center on Friday, April 25th. All we need to do is hear about your revenge quit. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. If you can't get through and you want to text, the XL Mobile is 41067. Live stream, social media, wide open, drop comments. You've done it. A revenge quit. If your story is exciting as Brian, we want to hear it. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Call Johnny's house. $847, it is Johnny's house. Breezy and 76 is a high. 52 right now. A lot of sunshine today. The new term, revenge quitting. That's when you quit a job in the peak of when they need you. And you say, oh, no. I got you. You did not get me. All right. Because, I mean, really, if they want to fire you, they ain't going to wait for a convenient time for your life. They're going to sit there and go, I know you got some bills due. We're going to wait till next week.
Right.
Come on down the hall, and it's over. Got a pair of tickets to see Mary J. Blige. We need to hear your story first. Calling us from Kissimmee. Patrick, good morning.
Good morning.
All right. Where did you revenge quit?
At a theme park. It was one of the busiest restaurants, and it was after COVID. So after COVID was really rough. Mm-hmm. So it's like we had no employees. Then my opening cook called in, and I was like, I can't do this. And you have to load the smokers real early in the morning at 7:00, so you can have food when you open up.
Yeah.
And I'm the only one there, so I say, yep, I'm going home. And you guys figure out what you're gonna do when you figure out there's no food to start the day with.
Now, what did they do to you to make you do that?
Yeah, why did you need to get revenge?
Yes.
Because they just weren't. They didn't care that you didn't have staff.
Okay.
And it was just like,
so it was bad management.
Yeah.
Well, I was the management, but I having me do everything.
Oh, okay. So
did your employees not show up?
Yeah, that's what took me to the.
So you quit because your employees didn't show up. Maybe it's bad management.
Yep.
Maybe you're not management material.
I mean, Ray, obviously he's not if he walks out.
Well, during COVID, I could see because managers were in a tough spot because people were quitting on them or not able to work. And so if the people above you weren't doing anything about it, then you felt like your hands were tied.
I got you.
And on your level, there was not much you could do.
I got you. You hold on a second.
I get it.
Okay, because I'm sitting there going,
I mean, I get it. It does sound bad.
It
You're
does.
the problem.
All right. Timber, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
All right. When did you revenge quit?
Oh, this was a few years back when I got a bartending job.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry. It was at a busy club. And I was so proud I got this bartending job. I'm going to make money, hand over fist, all this good stuff. But they had a habit of letting underage people in. And I knew this. They weren't supposed to be underage people. Everybody's supposed to be legal in the club.
Mm-hmm.
So they had a habit of saying, oh, I'll vouch for them.
Okay.
If you carded them, they wouldn't have their ID. Oh, I'll vouch for them. They're okay.
So how did you quit, Timber?
Well, I had somebody that the manager vouched for. We were balls busy in the club. And she said, go ahead and serve them. I said, they're okay. They're regulars. I said, no, I think he's underage. And
Timber, I don't think you quit. I think you got fired.
No, she tried to fire me. I said, she said, you're going to serve them or you're fired. And I said, that's okay. I went behind the bar, made myself a drink, lit up a cigarette, sat down.
I do like that. I do like that.
Yeah, that's good.
Sandra, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
All right, Sandra, how did you revenge quit?
I had two jobs. I worked for an airline and I also worked for a theme park cocktail waitressing. I got hurt at work at the theme park. They had their glass dishwasher broken. I slipped and fell. They wouldn't pay for my other job. Anyways, I came back to work and the dishwasher broke again and I fell again. So anyways, long story short, I was really mad at them. I waited till they were really busy. I took a whole bunch of drink orders. I set my tray down, went downstairs, called OSHA, called the manager and said, you guys go ahead and take those drinks out. I don't remember where they go to because I'm quitting.
You took the orders and then quit. That's the true definition of revenge.
Why you called OSHA? That's a problem.
Yeah.
Because if they start showing up to do like state audits on your business, that's
really
bad. Yeah, calling OSHA is a bad.
I wouldn't even known to call OSHA. I didn't know what OSHA was.
Yeah, that's a bad.
What are you saying over there, man?
XL Mobile powered by Attorney Dan Newland. Interact, need a check. It's a no-brainer. Call Attorney Dan Newland. I can relate to this one a little bit. Someone worked in an apartment complex. The manager made them work every Saturday alone.
Oh my!
And wouldn't rotate it. So one week I just had enough. Waited until 5 minutes before we opened, and I put the keys to the office in the drop box and just left.
Oh.
5 minutes.
Yeah,
5 minutes.
So the manager had to come in and work.
All right. Well, that person, we're going to hook you up with some tickets to see Mary J. Blige to the For My Fans tour. Neo Mario is going to be Friday, April 25th. That person is going. So if you text us, go ahead and we'll call you back and let you know how you get this stuff. Ray, what you got?
Ed Sheeran is surprising fans left and right and playing some new music for them.
That is so cool, man. That's coming up shortly right here on Johnny's House.
WXXL HD1, Tavares, Orlando.
This is The Weekend.
Hey, it's Olivia Rodrigo.
Johnny's House, mornings. Orlando's #1 hit music station all day.
106.7 Orlando. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so I was telling you that Ed Sheeran was popping up, and it was like one of the coolest nights for some people in Nashville. He popped up at the Tootsie's Orchid Lounge. I know Brian said that he's been there multiple times.
That's an OG spot. So we had our first drink there at 9:30 in the morning, and our last drink there at 3:30 in the morning when we went.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they have live music nonstop.
Yeah, so he got up and he started singing in front of everybody, and he put on some like Bachelorette's pink cowboy hat and was like getting all into it, which was really cool.
You're the management of that bar, and they say, "Look, there's somebody named Ed Sheeran talking about he wants to play here tonight." Ed Sheeran. Wow.
The actual Ed Sheeran.
Mm-hmm.
But before that, he was actually strolling around New Orleans. Did you see that?
Yep. He got to do the same thing.
Yep. He was in New Orleans, and he surprised the crowds by playing a new song that hasn't even been released yet. So he was carrying a portable amp and microphone around French Quarter. And he joined with the Soul Rebels brass band.
Really?
Yeah, they joined in and they played his new song, and it's still unreleased as of right now, but it's the first time anybody has ever heard it. And he said, we're filming a little bit of content, and we're going to do a parade and walk down and play some songs that you know. And then he played that new song as well.
So like 2 weeks ago, he was doing it in the UK. He was popping up at pubs and playing some of his new stuff, but no one knew what it was. Like he wasn't telling them because he has a new album coming out.
Yeah, so I mean, and then before that, he was in India, and he like broke records in India.
I heard
they shut him down.
I heard that he was on Church Street downtown, but there was nothing open, so he just kept going.
Showed up, and he was like, "Damn,
damn,
missed it by 10 years."
All right,
I can't. So Drake is still going at it with this lawsuit against.
Let it go, man.
I know he's suing his own label. He's suing Universal Music Group because. Okay, so what they're saying, I don't know how accurate this is. Drake is blaming Universal for promoting Kendrick's Not Like Us, which we've heard.
Is that the same label?
Kendrick Lamar is also on that label.
Okay.
Yes.
Hey, well, I mean, you can't be mad.
Yeah, so it's like it doesn't matter if you're competitors or whatever. If you're on the same label, like they're gonna do whatever it takes to make some money.
Make that money, yes.
So obviously the song which calls him a pedophile. He doesn't like it.
He's like, first of all, my boss is perpetuating the stereotype that I'm a pedophile.
Yeah. So he said that it wasn't a great move to begin with because it makes Drake kind of look like a sore loser, yes, but also them promoting it where he's calling him a pedophile.
Hold on. If that's the same label.
It's the same label.
He went at Kendrick pretty hard too.
Yes, he did.
They went back and forth.
Right.
So that's the same label, but Kendrick hit him with a knockout punch.
Well, I mean, I think certified pedophile is probably a overstep, considering he has not been accused by anybody.
No, I agree, not one person.
100% agree with that.
So I'm thinking that's like let's put this in terms we can talk about. Down the hall, there's a radio show. Yeah. We're going back and forth with each other. Yeah. Parent company probably doesn't care too much. Because whatever.
The ratings are strong. Everybody's strong.
Now we start alleging that they're pedophiles.
Yeah.
On the radio.
Certified.
Probably a problem.
Yeah.
Yes, because then it makes the company look bad for hiring a pedophile or keeping a pedophile on the payroll.
Hey, but that pedophile's making money, so they're like, I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't know that pedophile.
I'm just saying I can see where there'd be an issue here.
I hear you.
So Universal is seeking to have the lawsuit dismissed, obviously, in their court filing. This is messed up. This is kind of messed up. They say he's only suing them because he, quote, lost a rap battle that he provoked and sued his own record label in a misguided attempt to salvage his wounds.
I can see that too.
I'm like, damn, they just said he lost a rap battle.
No, he did lose the rap battle.
I know, but like your own people.
But see, rap battles just usually stayed in the little rap community. You know, this one went universal.
Yeah.
They're playing in that Tesla that's circling the universe right now.
Yeah. Speaking of suing, Kim Kardashian is so mad at Kanye for dropping that song with Northwest and Diddy. So she's trying to consider whether or not to go to court and ask a judge to strip Kanye West of joint legal custody of their 4 kids.
Yeah.
We're talking about taking away children from their father.
But here's the crazy thing is that if she knows that if she does that, Kanye's going nuts. He's just going to blast. He knows how to go viral on anything and talking about her.
Yeah.
It'll be bad, and it'll be bad for the kids.
So the latest legal war was set off after Kanye obviously did that. And so she's trying to consider, do I go to mediation? Do we go to court? Like, what are we doing here? So with the agreements that they have, she's like, this man makes he says that the man makes the final decision. And I think that's kind of where it pissed her off even more, because she was like, no, the man does not make the ultimate final decision.
Who said that? He did?
He did. He posted on Twitter last night.
He's talking about I'm the king, and the king makes decisions. The man makes the final choice.
So, like, he's pushing the buttons.
Here's the thing. We might think it, but you're never supposed to say it.
You shouldn't say it.
You shouldn't say it.
Yeah, the man makes the final decision. She saw,
Just like the last story. I can see why she'd be upset. I can see the problem. I can understand.
Brian has extra vision today.
Yeah.
I don't think she has the ability to strip him of parental rights.
Custody,
and I think she's probably overstepping her bounds by not letting him have his daughter do music at all.
But if you show that he's unstable, he wears swastika shirts and sells swastika. You could probably get stripped.
With her saying that, she knows he's gonna do something that's gonna make a judge go, yeah, we can't do that.
Well, I'm the man, I'm the king, all that business.
Okay, that's fine. But
he took the bait.
The fact that that she's doing that, she knows that he's gonna flip out. She knows that, and she's like, see, Your Honor, see. All I said was I wanted custody for the best interest of the children. And look at this. He's posting nude photos of me and him from back in the day.
Right.
He's selling swastika shirts. That's all you need to say.
All right. Take a deep breath, break. Come back. We're gonna do some what's trending on Johnny's House. .908, it is Johnny's House. Are we teasing or are we doing it here? Teasing. All right, Ray, what you working on?
So they're talking about having baseball in Orlando. I feel like we've had this multiple times, this conversation.
Well, now that Tampa, they pretty much told the Rays, we don't give a damn where y'all go.
They're homeless. They need someplace.
Yeah.
We're right down the street.
All right, you got that coming up on Johnny's House. 910 Johnny's house. What's trending? Ray, what's going on?
All right. So about Major League Baseball coming to the city of Orlando, what they're saying is that the investments have actually been secured to finance the huge new dome.
Yeah.
And so the dome's going to be in Orange County, and they're talking about what about the Tampa Bay Rays? Because obviously they backed out of the proposed $1.3 billion stadium refix down in St. Petersburg. So, I mean, it would only make sense.
And it's like, we ain't get you no money to build a new one. So,
yeah. So, I mean, what they're saying is that the proposal could generate significant economic benefits for our area, including 25,000 jobs and $40 billion in economic impact over 30 years.
Well, it's kind of be like Vegas. They were afraid to put a sports team in Vegas, one, for the gambling, but two, because of how small the city is.
It's transient, too.
Yeah,
There's a lot of tourists in and out. Yeah.
Absolutely.
There are people that will come to town just to see the game. So I think it'll do well. Yeah.
I do want to mention, though, I don't know if you saw over the weekend, the Savannah Bananas, which are so hard to get in to see.
Yeah.
We talk about it all
you
the
got to take a lottery to get it on.
Yeah, and they hit me last minute with I was able to buy tickets, but they were in the they were in the 300 section. I'm not sitting in the 300 section of a football stadium to watch a baseball
But
team.
if you saw the videos, the whole stadium was a party.
Oh, it was packed.
Yeah.
So they sold out in Tampa
But they
at
only
the
did
Raymond
one
James
night. Why didn't they
Stadium.
do like 3 nights?
They did a couple nights.
Oh, they did a couple nights? Okay.
But the first ever on an NFL venue, they brought in 65,000 people.
Nice.
I know, I'm like, dang, that is insane.
Yeah, but I mean, in the Rays' defense, they'll bring in 12,000 tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't draw as well as Savannah because it's a social media event.
Yeah. It's kind of like the Harlem Globetrotters for baseball.
Right.
And no one's done anything like that before.
And if they were to play 82 games there, they wouldn't have 65,000 people 82 times.
Yeah. Google shared some of the top things that we were Googling when COVID hit 5 years ago.
Nice.
So this is what we were Googling when we were staying at home.
What should I do? I'm bored.
Yeah. So face mask, obviously searches were off the charts with like face mask and people making their own cloth masks. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Everyone was learning how to make sourdough. Everybody was baking bread. Do you remember?
Bread. Yes,
oh, yes.
You could not even buy a bread maker.
No.
That's
And
right.
flour. There was a shortage of flour.
That's
yes,
right.
we were binge watching Tiger King.
Tiger King.
It came out on March 20th, 5 years ago.
Wow.
Loungewear obviously boosted because everybody was getting like leggings and everything. Virtual workouts were big. Searches for hand sanitizer spiked. And
That's how to make it. You couldn't find it.
Yep. The top 5 at-home searches were COVID tests at home, workouts at home, jobs at home, and fun things to do at home.
Wow. I remember that. Now, do you think if Tiger King came out now, everything's kind of pretty much back to normal?
Yeah.
Would you think it would have been as big of a success it was then? Because right there, people were looking for things to watch.
Not as big, no. I think it would do okay because it would catch on because it was so weird.
It was weird.
But I don't think it would blown up like it did.
No.
Goodness, man. All right, we come back. I'm going to find out, have you ever caught somebody trying to scam you? I caught somebody yesterday on Johnny's house. 9:17, it's Johnny's house. Breezy and getting up to about 76, and it's going to be sunny today. All right. We do this thing every now and then for charity. It's called Producer of the Day. That's where if you see it up, then and you bid on it, then you come in the studio. You come in the studio, and we make you a part of it. And Taylor has been sitting in with us this morning. How are you, ma'am?
I'm good. How are you doing?
So what is different from being listening and to be actually in the studio?
You could just get to see more behind the scenes and see how everything goes. You can kind of go along with it on the radio, but seeing behind the scenes is really cool.
There's a lot of inside communication, and there's a lot of things you heard that you can't repeat.
That's true.
I would never.
Yeah, you got to sign that piece of paper before you leave, because we speak freely in here. We're in a box,
right?
And it's us in here every day, so we speak. Okay. All right. Listen. Yesterday, I was over the weekend. I was trying to find a dog groomer, and Ray had a person that she was gonna hook me up with, and she said, "Okay, she can get you on Thursday." I'm like, "No, this dog needs a bath today." And so Brian hit me up, and his wife turned me on to theirs, and just so happened this person was right down the street, came over and hooked it all up. But I put it up on social media because I want to help a small business. Mm-hmm. And a person messaged me, and she said, "Okay, well, I can get your dog." I'm like, "All right, can you do it today?" Yeah. I mean, it was sketchy. Yeah. I'm like, okay. She said, "Where you live?" I don't give the address. I get a subdivision.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I live in this town. Here's the subdivision. Okay, great. What kind of dog is it? Okay. So far, so good. And they said, "Okay, I'll do it for $40. I'm like, "You have a mobile, dog washing, and you only do $40?
Yeah, that's cheap."
And you're like, "Yeah, but here's the thing. I need half of it up front." I'm like, "Well, listen, I don't like sending money to people I don't know. It's me. It's Johnny. That's who you contacted. Well, I don't know you. But you contacted me. I'm Johnny. I'm host of Johnny's House on XL, and I'll just pay you cash, and I'll make sure if you do it, I even double it.
Yeah,
if you do a good job on the dog."
Yeah.
So are we set? No, we ain't set. I need $20. I'm like,
what?
Well, and I'm sitting there going, "Well, I'm not gonna send you $20. I just told you I'm gonna give you cash."
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I said, "Okay, well, fine. How do you want me to send it?" PayPal. PayPal. Okay, but then put that you're a friend. What? I said, "You know what? This is too much."
Yeah, $40 is low anyway.
Real low.
Yeah.
Even if you took the dog there, took it to a place, $40.
Yeah.
And I said, "You know what? Don't worry about it." I said, "This is too much. I don't like sending. I told you I'm gonna pay you cash. You know who I am. You hit me up." And she goes, "Well, people get groomers to their house and then they don't want to pay." So I'm saying, you cut people's dog and they don't want to pay.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
can't you just hold the dog hostage?
Yeah, I'm like,
or something?
I mean, technically.
Because here's the thing: when mine was she had the dog on the leash.
Yeah.
Okay, she's ready. Not that she wasn't gonna give me the leash.
Right. Right.
So I'm like, you know what? I'm not even. That's okay. That's okay. And they hit back and said, "All right, how about 10? You're gonna turn down the job for $20 deposit?" I said, no. I said, "You're trying to scam me. I don't want no part of this."
Yeah.
And they start hitting back. "So you want this done?" "No, I do not want it done. It's okay." "Are you good?" "You know what? Stop contacting me." This is done. And it's sad that it had to get down to that, because, my thing was, and they kind of figure if I put it out there, I'm in a desperate situation.
Yeah, I guess.
They're like, "What about 5?"
Right. And send me $250 up front.
Yeah.
And this is the second time somebody's asked me to send them money. I'm like, okay, here's certain things they didn't there's certain things that they didn't ask. Like, okay, so how bad is the dog? Is it this, that, and the other? They automatically have $40.
Yeah.
You got a mobile unit?
They should have.
You're gonna drive to my house?
Should have went with 100.
Yes.
And then I would have believed it.
I'm like, are you in training or something?
The fact that they saw your Facebook post and reached out to you and then didn't know who you were.
No.
It's like, oh.
And I was offended. I'm like, I'm Johnny. I'm not gonna steal
Right,
you.
I'm not trying to rob you.
Yeah, you know who I am. No,
You're coming to my house.
Yes. I don't know who you are. But you hit me. No, I mean, maybe it's a dog grooming scam that's running the nation.
Yeah, I've never heard it. That's the first time. The toll one stopped working, so now they're going with the dog grooming one.
I'm just like, but $20, you're not making a whole lot of money.
It's a lot of work for $20.
And I said, okay. So I stopped the scam. So I want to find out, have you ever caught somebody trying to scam you? And that's the sad thing about it, man. You got to be on your toes. I'm trying to help a small business, and this person trying to get me for $20.
Yeah.
Because they know they weren't coming to my house. And then the person, I said, so you can get here you have a business and you can be at my house at noon? Yeah. That's 3 hours away. Well, how about 2? But you just said no. It was the whole thing just fell apart, and I just said nah. So I said, you know what? I stopped it. Brian, thank you for hooking me up with yours.
Yeah, they do a good job.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the before and after the dog was smiling.
Yeah.
Have I shown it to you?
No.
The little dog was smiling. Like,
Yeah.
I want to see.
you know, like yeah. So I want to find out, when have you caught somebody? Anybody caught anybody trying to scam them? Taylor, what happened to you?
I got scammed out of Taylor Swift ticket.
Oh,
no.
Yeah.
What happened?
That was a big one. There was like 6-figure scams going on.
So a church friend of my mom reposted their friend's post saying, hey, I'm selling Taylor Swift tickets. Here's the section and everything. And looking back at it now, like there were so many red flags. Oh, I don't want to go through scammers or through other like third-party vendors. And so I messaged my mom to text the friend like, hey, is this legit? And she said yes.
How much did they get you for?
$1,700.
No!
Went through my bank.
And when did you find out they weren't good?
When eventually they asked me for my Ticketmaster information, so I gave them my email.
Yeah.
And finally they stopped messaging me.
Oh no.
I went through PayPal. I went through my bank. Nothing.
Oh.
I couldn't get it back. PayPal said, "Oh, you did it through friends and family."
Yes.
So even if it was $20,
Yeah.
like that would have been fine.
Yeah.
But $1,700.
But I would say when you go through friends and family, it tells you that okay, if this is a scam, we can't help you.
Yeah, it's not
Right.
like real traceable.
We can't trace it. Oh no.
Yeah. So basically, my bank said it was like cash. PayPal said it's like cash. There's nothing they could do.
Oh.
Not proud of that one.
I know, man. A lot of people. They were talking millions.
Yeah,
millions of people. All right, I want to find out if you ever got scammed or you caught someone trying to scam you. Got a pair of tickets. See Billy Idol. It's a nice day to tour again. Joan Jett, Blackheart's going to be there, and it's got the Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater Saturday, May the 10th. But I got to hear your story. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. The XL Mobile for texting is 41067. Live stream, we want to hear from you. Caught a scam or got scammed? We want to hear your story. Call us now on Johnny's House. 9:36, it is Johnny's house. All right, talking about scam. Caught somebody trying to scam me, so I want to find out if you got caught somebody scamming you or you got scammed. Billy Idol is coming to the Florida Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater. That's coming up on Saturday, May 10th. But we need to hear your story from Winter Garden. Angelique, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, live streamers. How are ya?
They said, hey, girl, where you at?
Hey.
Hey, I'm out. So this is a good story. This happened back in 2003. My brother at the time was 21, big diehard BMW fan. So he found a BMW for $10,000 on eBay Motors. Guy wanted to do the deal offline. And since he was 21 and very eager, he's like, yeah, I'll do it offline. It's like, well, I need $5,000. And so he did the transaction off eBay's website, and he lost $5,000 because the guy scammed him.
So after he sent the money, he didn't contact him anymore?
Exactly. And guess what? He had a brand new Volvo 2002 paid in cash by our parents, and he sold it to get scammed. Woo!
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
That is the worst.
My parents.
That's how people, man, you get scammed like that, man. You just want to find somebody and hurt them.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, you want to hurt them. Wow.
Mm-hmm. And he wouldn't listen to me because, I don't know anything. You're a big sister. I'm like, dude, there's red flags. They're asking you to take the transaction off eBay. Who guarantees and protects you in case of scammers?
Yeah.
So.
But the last thing, Angelique, the last thing somebody wants to hear when they've been scammed is, I told you so.
Yeah.
That's just not the right time. Years later, you can do it, but not right then and there. All right, you hold on a second. All right, Megan from Orlando, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so you got scammed too?
Yes.
Oh, no.
So,
what happened?
We were trying to surprise my son for his 5th birthday at a vacation home.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is a nice house, game room, pool, everything. And I put a down payment, and I was trying to contact them. The down payment was like $4,000.
$4,000?
So, gonna find out.
Whoa.
$4,000.
You put a down payment. How much was the whole house?
The house was like 6, but it was a lot of us.
Yeah.
At least 13 of us.
Yes, so everybody's going to go in on it.
It made sense.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. So I took care of it. Like $4,000. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Everyone can pitch in when they come in town. So gonna find out. The day before, I was trying to get information like, hey, I haven't gotten any update on the check-in time, any keys, any address or anything. Nothing. So I called the company that I was supposed to get the vacation home from. They were like, we don't have anyone under that name. We don't have this address. We don't have anything. So this is the day before his party. So Chuck E. Cheese it was.
And you were out $4,000.
Yeah, $4,000.
Oh my!
You never got it
back? Like I called it before. It was like cash, so they couldn't trace it. I couldn't get my money back or anything. It was just a loss.
Wow.
That would make me want to murder somebody.
It would.
Oh my goodness.
Listen, it took a while to get over it.
We ain't over it. Billy Idol, you got these tickets.
I would never get over that.
No, Mike. Well, hey, did any family members chip in on it?
My aunt, she's one of those people like, I'm sorry, baby, let me go and help you out. So I was like, okay, I was in tears, but I had to get over it.
But none of the other 13?
No.
You want to dump that?
They like, ooh.
I can understand why she
why
she cursed. I mean, she's out $4,000. I can understand why she said a bad word.
Because we took her back to a bad place.
Right.
Right. Right, what they said.
We asked for it.
Hey, and your family wrong for not chipping in.
I know, man.
Somebody said a couple of weeks ago, I had a guy calling me saying that he was from my bank and that I had transactions that were trying to be taken out.
Mm-hmm.
There were new charges and amounts on his bank account, and everything ended up getting like over $1,000 out from them just because they were trying to dispute charges that weren't even existing.
Oh my goodness. Wow, man, they're going in for big bucks. Be anything over there?
XL Mobile, powered by Attorney Dan Newland. Interact, need a check. It's a no-brainer. Just call Attorney Dan Newland. Somebody else got scammed out of Taylor Swift money.
Yep.
They said a post on Facebook, and that's what did it. $800.
Wow. Well, Megan, who got $4,000 and only one family member chipped in to pay you back. You got a pair of tickets to see Billy Idol. It's at the Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater coming up on Saturday, May 10th. 9:44, time to go. Taylor, I want to say thank you for joining us and hanging out with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Anybody you want to say hello to? Any shout outs? It's all yours.
Oh, shoot.
You want to say hello to your coworkers, your family, your kid?
Yep. I'll say hello to my mom and dad, my husband, my little one, Luca.
There you go.
And then, just shout out to everybody else.
Well, I'm glad you hung out with us this morning.
Me too.
We had technical problems in the beginning, but we worked it all out.
I got to see everything.
All right. Well, thank you.
Out.
Remember, you can't talk about anything you talked about.
Never will.
All right. Ray.
I am going to head over to the gym and then get the kids after their WonderWorks field trip and hear all about it. Yes, I'm excited.
Brian.
Nothing, just a bunch of work to do around here, radio shows and whatnot.
All right. Ryan Seacrest is all yours. Y'all have a beautiful day. Be safe, and we'll see you tomorrow.
What up, y'all? This morning was a bit of a cluster. All right, I got work to do and I'm tired. So, peace out. See y'all tomorrow.